Hello, beautiful souls. Elena here. This is the beginning of the year 2020, and people who are interested in these things, astrologers, shamans, things like that, are giving us lots of information about what this year could bring. And two things I'm hearing a lot lately are one, this year is going to bring or could bring a lot of change. And second, there's a big need for self-care. So I didn't really put these two things together until my friend Stephanie made the wise comment that in the middle of change is often really difficult. Um, and so that's when self-care can be really important. Change is often really destabilizing, knocks us off center. We're in the middle of chaos, and it's difficult, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, every level. And self-care is one of those things that can really bring us back to center, back to who we are, what we're thinking and feeling, and what we need and want to make ourselves feel better, be in a better place, and move through change in a way that is more skillful, more easeful, things like that. So, whether this year is full of lots of change or just the normal amounts of change in a given year, I would like to encourage you to think about what practices you do that help you stay centered or help you come back to center. So there's practices that help you connect in with yourself, your deepest, most essential self, and really connect with and understand and feel into, what am I thinking right now? What am I feeling right now? How am I doing spiritually, emotionally, all of that kind of stuff. So that's my first idea, is to really touch into yourself, feel into your practices and which ones are important for that for you. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is that if you're like me, in the middle of change, when I'm feeling really off-centered and chaotic, I often feel like I don't have enough time, things are really running away from me, and that's exactly when I stop doing my centering, grounding practices. So if you're like that, then the second thing is not only what practices do you do that help you with centering, that can help you in change, but also how can you encourage yourself to do these practices in the middle of change? When you're feeling really off center and chaotic and like you don't have the bandwidth or the capacity, you don't have the time, all that kind of stuff, how can you encourage yourself to come back and do these practices? Maybe you're really good and you keep doing them all the time, in which case it doesn't matter. But those of us, that can use this kind of encouragement, it's usually good to think about this before you get off center. So, it'll be different for everyone how we encourage ourselves to do that. For me, what I'm doing is I'm not in the middle of change and chaos, so I'm doing my centering practices right now, and I'm reflecting consciously, okay, how is this helping me feel? And really recognizing how it's helping me. It just as I'm doing it, I'm just recognizing, yeah, okay, this is helping me come back to my center. This is helping me connect with my deeper self. This is helping me feel what I feel and be conscious of what I think and be conscious of where I'm at energetically, and just really recognizing those things so that when I get off into la la land and I'm not doing those things, I'm like, aha, I know exactly what to do to come back. So I offer that to you as a possibility. And again, whether this year is totally chaotic or just normal amounts of chaos, just encouraging you to really feel into what you do to help yourself in those times. All right. Hope that helps. Have a beautiful, beautiful 2020. And until next time, enjoy.